I'm here from David vs. Goliath BJJ. In today's video, I'm going to go over my favorite triangle escape against guys with really long legs. So if you want to learn, then keep on watching. And by the way guys, stick around to the end of the video. Professor Ferro is going to share one of his favorite escapes as well. Alright guys, so starting from the closed guard here, my first tip when it comes to triangle escapes is try not to get triangled, okay? Stay in a range where it makes it hard for your opponent, okay? So if I'm really close to Tim here, okay, that's a range where he might have a hard time putting me in a triangle. And if I'm really far away from him, again, that's a little bit safer for me as well. Where I get caught in the triangle is kind of in this middle ground, okay? So try not to hang out here for too long. But let's say Tim gets me in a triangle. Okay, one of my favorite escapes from here is utilizing the gi. Okay, so I'm going to pull out the lapel, and I'm going to use the lapel, okay, to roll it up to kind of make a loop right here. When I do that, I'm going to hold on to this grip, and I found that this grip is a little bit stronger than grabbing this grip here. Okay, if I use this grip, a lot of times Tim will peel my thumb off, and then end up pulling my arm across and going for his finish. But when I make his gi into a loop right here, and kind of hold it like a pistol grip, when Tim goes to pull my arm across now, it's a little bit more difficult. Okay, so this is kind of more of an early defense. Okay, again, a lot of students will ask, Coach, how do I get out from this triangle? And the answer is, a lot of times you don't. Against a guy who has really long legs and really good triangles, your answer to get out is to tap. Okay, so kind of as an earlier defense, again, I'll wrap up the lapel here, and as soon as I do so, I'm looking to connect my knee and my elbow. And the reason why I do that is this prevents Tim from escaping his hips out to my right. Okay, so in order for Tim to get a good angle on the triangle, a lot of times he'll step on my hip and he'll look to shift his body off and then go for a full lock. Okay, but when I put my knee up and I connect my knee to my elbow, as Tim goes to move his hips, okay, it makes it a little bit more difficult now for him to get the angle that he needs.
Way more difficult.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, with my back foot, I can also step up and I can start to lean into Tim, alright, by putting pressure into his ribs right here, closing my knee. Okay, so if my knee stays out, okay, Tim's going to be able to still get an angle. I got to keep driving it in this direction here. Okay, once I do that, I'm going to look to escape, duck my head out, and I want to make sure that my hand stays on this side of Tim's hips. If Tim's able to punch my arm to the side, okay, I might get almost on him. Okay, so making sure my hand stays on this side, and once my head's out, you guys, I like to stand up. Especially when it's a really long guy. I don't want to fall back into his guard and start playing that whole game again. Because again, with long legs, I'm at a range where he can attack me. So once I do escape, okay, one more time, Tim's got me in a triangle. Okay, I'm here. Alright, closing my knee, ducking my head out. Okay, I'm going to lift the posture up and get out of range from Tim's triangles by standing up. Alright you guys, there you have it, my favorite triangle escape against guys with long legs. Keep watching, Professor Ferro is going to share his favorite escape next. Take it away, Professor.
How you doing? This is Professor Ferro over at Ferro Academy. I'm going to show how to get out of a triangle choke once it is locked in completely and against somebody with long legs. Okay, so I'm going to be putting a triangle choke, and again, this is when there's no hope. You know, you don't want to get caught in this, you leave it alone, but this is when you have to go for broke. Okay, so what I started learning to do, I grab my wrist and I want to bring my elbow to like his hip, and I'm going to press down and posture up as much as I can just to save me a little bit of breathing room. Okay, I can't let him get my arm across. Now I'm done. Okay, so that's why I'll grab my because especially if he's strong, I block his hip down. Okay, at this point, I'm going to stand up with my right leg and kind of pinch him a little. So I'm going to stand up and I'm going to kind of just angle. Okay, now I'm going to angle the other way. Okay, as I control his hip, I'm going to come angle, angle, angle. I'm going to walk my leg. It's hard to do slow, but I'm going to kick my left leg over and I'm going to use my hand. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to step, fall back. Once I'm here, I cross my ankles, both hands on the knee, the leg that's around my neck, and I'm gonna back up, break the lock. Now I'm gonna control both knees, kind of get like a reverse mount. Now I'm gonna fall to the side, control his leg. I'm gonna figure 4, and now we're just gonna finish into a knee bar here. Okay? So we'll do it again. Again, especially with people with long legs. You know, triangles could be very difficult to get out of, okay? Especially because now I have my arm stuck. If I'm flailing around, I could get caught in arm bars, triangles, exactly. Grab my wrist, go at the elbow, and I'm gonna pull in and kind of posture up a little bit. I'm gonna step up with the right, now I'm gonna kick over with my left, sit back. Cross my ankles, break, scoop, turn to the side, kind of like a S mount reverse. Fall to the side, figure 4. Go ahead, grab his shin and just go for the knee bar. So we'll go one more with the detail because the ending is very important. Okay, and you gotta go pretty tough with this one when you're going live. Okay, grab, block, get a few, whatever, breathe a little bit. Okay, step up with my right, step with the left, and I'm gonna kick over. Fall back, scoop. Go ahead. For the knee bar. So that's one of my favorite escapes of getting caught in a deep triangle and against long-legged opponents.
Alright you guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give that like button a slap and a fist bump. Shout out to Professor Ferro for hopping in today's video and sharing some technique with us. Guys, if you haven't checked out his channel yet, be sure to do so. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below. Be sure to check it out. And again, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.